And at night, the janitors would come through, which were Nancy's Stasi troops, and screw out those light bulbs, those Edison bulbs, and give me every once in a while curlicue bulbs. And so I would screw them out and send the interns out to get me some of those good Edison light bulbs. I got tired of standing in the shower for 12 minutes while the government issued water rationing, Al Gore water saver shower head, dribbled that water down on me, and I drilled it out. And now my 12-minute shower is a 3-minute shower, and I've got 9 minutes every day to beat up on the liberals. And you've got a 1.6-gallon flush toilet. So now we are a nation of double flushers with designer plungers because the Stasi police from the regulating government have taken away another piece of our liberty and regulated nationwide that the water supply in Tucson is equivalent to the water supply in Steve King's little piece of ground where my well's 6.5 feet deep and never gone dry. I look around and I see places like, for example, California. They've banned Happy Meals unless it meets the right quota for calories and fruits and vegetables. And in San Francisco, they prohibit the disparagement of the short, the fat, the tall, and the skinny. So who's that leave? I don't know anybody that isn't one of those four things. I mean, you aren't tall and short at the same time or fat and skinny at the same time, but I guess I'm short and fat is what I am. So I'm safe in San Francisco, except you probably can disparage conservatives there. And you set aside those educational benefits for combat wounded veterans was the language in the bill. And I read through that, and it lifts my heart to see that. But it said combat wounded veterans and women and minorities. And however you want to look at this society, combat wounded veterans need our special honor. And being a woman or a minority doesn't fit you in that category. I'm sorry. I wrote the amendment to strike the language of special provisions for women and minorities, and I replaced it with the language of anybody but white men. Michelle Obama is leading the effort to cut 1.5 trillion calories out of the diet of our young people because, under Bob Gates, by the way, it's a national security concern that 30% of our youth are too overweight to meet the physical requirements to join our military, and it's too costly to train them. Well, just extend basic training a while. The number one plank in the next president's platform, I believe, is and needs to remain the 100% full repeal of Obamacare, not one vestige of it left behind.